The invention of television many years ago has much more social impact than just bringing you Gilligan's Island. In our final story from the recent Consumer Electronics Show in Chicago, we get away from the shiny new toys and instead look at what new advances in interactive technology might mean for the future. Showbiz Today asked some of the industry's movers and shakers what it all means.
What does it all mean?
I think that the 20th century, if I can paraphrase a famous author, will be remembered as the time unique to the human being when we just sat and watched. Before then, it was theater and live performance, and the audience influenced the performance. After this, it will be technology that will allow us to influence the performance. The 20th century, I think, will be unique in history as the time where we just sat and watched for entertainment. And I think we're moving past that.
It's the plie boxing style.
What we're really trying to do is create products that are so intriguing to the consumer that they're using that television set to play video games more than to watch a television show. The kids who are playing video games are more quickly getting into computers and are more able to become computer literate than kids who aren't playing video games. So I think that's a positive impact that we're having on society.
We've made it inexpensive and easy to use so you can cut out all of that politicking and Hollywood garbage and make it yourself.
My sense is that passive entertainment will always exist, watching a film, watching television. At the same time, you'll have a broad spectrum going from passive to active, where active, extreme level is a Nintendo, passive maybe being television, and there'll be lots and lots of places in between.
We feel strongly that this can bring the family closer together in a society where the family's spending less time in the past. For example, interactive entertainment will allow the family to compete with each other, to work together in competition for a specific, role-playing game. Secondly, I think it brings interactive learning into the home, anytime, any place learning, where we will not just depend on the workplace or the school for learning. And I think, and lastly, it's going to make the convenience factor for shopping in an interactive way very powerful and compelling.
What does it all add up to?
Who knows what the real social implication is going to be? We believe there's a lot of implications, one of them on the educational front, where we can deliver literacy training, bilingual education, GED, etc., and give it to people in the home that they can do at their leisure, which means we get away from a lot of costs and a lot of complications in trying to get those things through. So I think we can have enormous positive social impact, as well as obviously entertainment aspects.
And that is it for this edition of Showbiz Today. Tomorrow, we are going to ask Arnold Schwarzenegger whether his new film, Last Action Hero, can break Jurassic Park's Brontosaurus-like grip on the box office returns. I bet you know his answer. In New York, I'm Lauren Sidney, and for Jim Murray and everybody else at Showbiz Today, we thank you so much for watching. And now for a look at what's ahead on CNN, we go to Judy Woodruff and Frank Sesno in Washington.